Our atmosphere contains about 20% oxygen and roughly 78% nitrogen. Even though oxygen is not the most significant part of our atmosphere, it is the most important. 90% of our body's energy comes from oxygen, with the rest being from food and water. And not only is oxygen essential for humans, it's vital to all life on Earth. The first thing you'd notice would probably be those giant bugs. Insects breathe through tiny tubes called trachea. Scientists have theorized that if more oxygen were to enter these tubes, insects like spiders and cockroaches would grow much larger. About 300 million years ago, during prehistoric times, Earth's atmosphere was 30% oxygen. During that time, insects were much larger. Dragonflies were the size of hawks, while some spiders were the size of small birds. With a higher oxygen level, you'd notice you have much more energy. More oxygen in your body improves your circulation and increases your energy. Humanity would see much less disease, and you'd call in sick a lot less. A type of infection-fighting immune cells known as neutrophils would occur more often, keeping you healthier. You'd get a lot fewer colds. The increased amount of oxygen your body's getting could also lead to some serious long-term health problems. Humans would have an increased chance of oxygen toxicity. This happens when humans are exposed to higher oxygen levels than their bodies are normally used to. Over time, this could lead to lung damage, poor eyesight, and cells not being able to reproduce. Having too much oxygen in your body creates free radicals. These atoms look for other electrons to pair up with. When this happens, it can cause damage to your body and your DNA. Generally speaking, when you can't start a fire, it's due to the lack of oxygen. With there being even more O2 in the atmosphere, think how easily everything would catch fire. Expect those to happen all around the world. Even wet vegetation would have a chance at burning. Oxygen isn't just in our atmosphere, it also plays a large part in the Earth's crust. And with more oxygen, the crust would be heavier, making the lithosphere heavier than our atmosphere. This would cause things to oxidize, including large bodies of water turning into hydrogen peroxide.